I thought I'd do this video because I think it's quite funny. The challenges of cooking, or should I say baking at this point, in a caravan. The size of the kitchen. I mean, so I've got a full-size cooker, but I haven't got any real workspace, so I'm going to show you how challenging it is. You can still do it, but it's just so much harder. So I'm just putting things away. I should have done this first, you know, like proper people who go, oh, I know, I'm going to do a little cooking vlog or something like that. So I'll get everything prepared, and I'll have all the kitchen clean and tidy, and I'll look great, and I do the complete opposite because I don't care. I just go with it. Like, I've just got this notion to do it, so just do it now. You don't have to be prepared because it doesn't matter. You're not a professional. You are a vlogger, which means you're just a normal person living a normal life. So you show people the normal life. I think a lot of channels that I watch, they're very professional and they're great, but I like the ones that aren't, because they feel more on par with how I live, you know. So the people that don't make an effort to look great and who don't clean up the camera and stuff, I like that because that's real life. That's what you live like. Anyway, I'm going to put the cooker on now. So, cooker, I hope the gas doesn't run out because do you know what? I've had this bottle on for 3 months and you can't check how much is in. You can kind of gauge to some degree by moving the bottle. I haven't done that. So, at some point while I'm cooking, it's just going to die, the gas, and I'm going to have half cooked stuff and I'll have no gas. So I got rid of my electric kettle, right, because the electric bill, I had to start paying full. I had an electric bill for £100 and odd, and I thought, oh my gosh. And he said, you're going to pay full, so I got the Chinese heater. I'll do a review on that. So I got a Chinese heater and I got rid of my electric kettle and started to do the kettle on the gas. The problem is 5-6 times over winter it's been so cold that the gas bottle has frozen, which has meant I've had no gas, which has meant I've had no hot water. So I've had to go next door to Steve to get a kettle, and he's defrosted the pipes and made me a cup of tea or whatever. But it's ridiculous, so I wish I'd kept my kettle. Anyway, I'll be back in a sec when I've got all my ingredients, because I'm going to try and have a go at being normal. The next challenge of living in a caravan is you're halfway through cooking and your water runs out. So now, well, it's a complete tip. You've got to get your wellies on, your coat on, you've got to get dressed, you've got to get the water, you've got to get the roller on the water, take it for a 5-minute flaming walk to a tap, fill it up, come back, do it all in reverse, and then come back and carry on. That is how hard it is. When you live in a caravan, you take things so for granted. You really do. It's like this is a step up from my last van, where I was completely pretty much off grid, and that was hard. This one is the next step on from that, which is partial on grid, but it's still hard some days. So now I have to go and do the water. So right, so I took the water out to go and fill it up. I've been gone for less than 5 minutes and my hands are freezing, and the poor doggies came with me and they were fine, and then I looked round and Honeygill's limping back to the van and Bonnie's limping, so they're both limping really badly. So that is something we need to look at. So I've now got running water again. Dearie me. I'm just going to go and wash my hands up.